Okay, it's up to you.
The Sacred Oak Temple respectfully acknowledges that we are located on Treaty 6 territory in the lands of the Cree, Dene, Blackfoot, Saulteaux, Nakota
Sue.
Sioux, as well as the Métis peoples. I offer tobacco to the spirits of the land and ask their permissions to be here and help to come to belong.
Okay, everyone. Before we begin our circle, let's ground. So take just a moment, rock back and forth until you're comfortably balanced in your chair or standing. Close your eyes and listen to my voice. Breathe and release. And breathe again. And release. We are all of one body, all of one breath, and all of one community. We are prepared to be in sacred space.
This is a place that is not a place, in a time that is not a time, halfway between the worlds of gods and mortals.
This is a place that is all places, a time that is eternity, where gods and mortals come together.
This is a place that is our home, a time that is our lives, where we can be greater than we thought.
This is a ritual about memory and history. Daughters of Mnemosyne and thundering Zeus, Clio, Euterpe, Thalia, Melopmene, Terpsichore, Erato, Polymnia, Oriana, Mother Calliope, and mighty goddess Agni.
Do come to the initiates, O goddesses, in your manifold holiness, and bring glory and emulation that is lovely and sung by many.
I call upon Queen Mnemosyne, Zeus's consort, who gave birth to the holy, sacred, and clear-voiced muses.
Evil oblivion that harms the mind is alien to her, who gives coherence to the mind and soul of mortals.
She increases men's ability and power to think, and sweet and vigilant, she reminds us of all the thoughts that we always store in our breast, never straying and ever rousing the mind to action.
But, O blessed goddess, for the initiates stir the memory of the sacred rite and ward off oblivion from them.
That's me. And now, as we call the directions in the elements, please address them in your own home. The east, which is directly behind us.
The memory of the very beginning of things. Let us remember the story of how, at the very beginning of things, the gods set the world in order. They piled up the mountains, they started the flow of the rivers, and the movement of the clouds above the sky. They planted the forests and brought forth the animals. When all was ready, they made human beings and set us in this wonderful world to live and grow and learn. This is the story of the very beginning of things. With each breath of air, let us remember.
Let us
Let's
remember. And now to the south. This is the memory of our greatest accomplishments. Let us remember how we, naked and weak, learned to hunt and fish, to talk and sing and dance together. Let us remember our families, our houses, our books, and all the great things that we have accomplished together. We featherless bipeds, reaching for the stars, crossing the oceans, talking all around the world. With each lighting of the hearth fire, let us remember.
Let us
Let us remember.
The West is the memory of our plans and our hopes. Let us remember how we built together and planned greater things, how we brought together scholars and artists and made great schools and museums and libraries. Let us remember how we planned to end poverty, to bring democracy, to cure diseases. Let us remember how much we have accomplished together. The world cannot be perfect, but we are not weak or helpless against it. Remember our hopes and our plans for the future. With each drink of water, let us remember. Let us remember.
To the north, the memory of our failures and defeats. Let us remember where we fell short. We have killed our own with joy and savage vigor unlike any other animal. We have built great weapons and poured our resources into swindles and exploitation, into keeping our fellow humans as slaves. We have constructed great religions and philosophies on the subjection of women and the death of gays, on hatred of our Mother Earth. We have failed so many times. With the piling up of stones and the building of walls, let us remember.
Let us remember.
remember.
The center is the memory of our dreams.
Let us remember what we dream.
Each of us dreams our own dream.
And all of us can dream together of a world of plentiful food,
Of song and dance.
of joy and pleasure,
Of ever-growing knowledge and ever-expanding compassion.
of love and balance.
Dreaming it is the start of making it real. In the light of day, let us remember the dream.
When we open our eyes each morning and we give thanks for the day, let us remember.
Let us remember.
And now drawing down the moon.
I invoke thee and call upon thee, mighty mother of us all, brighter of all fruitfulness. Hail, holy memory, and hail to you, sacred muse of history. I invoke thee, mother of knowledge, history, and culture, the teacher of writing, the teller of stories, the craftsperson and artist, the scientist, the doctor, saving what we learn so we can build upon it, a tower of skills and knowledge and stories in our lives. I call upon you, dream makers. I call upon you, culture bringers and culture makers. I call upon you, elders and spirits of memory, to bless us. Blessed be.
And now drawing down the sun, the god of heroic accomplishments. I invoke thee and I call upon thee, mighty father of us all, hero, remembered in song and in legend, the giant slayer, the explorer of empty oceans, the builder, the warrior. I call upon you, wise old man, teller of the stories, teacher of your grandchildren, holder of the traditional lore. I call upon you, elder, to share what you know and help us to be wise. Blessed be.
Blessed be. There is a time when you were not a slave. Remember that.
You walked alone, full of laughter. You bathed bare-bellied.
You say you have lost all recollection of it. Remember.
You know how to avoid meeting a bear on the track.
You know the winter fear when you hear wolves gathering.
But you can remain seated for hours in the treetops to await morning.
You say there are no words to describe this time. You say it doesn't exist.
But remember, make an effort to remember.
Of failing that, invent.
Excuse me. It is not we who bless food and drink, for in their nature they nourish our bodies, and when we share them, we create community.
And so it was in ancient times, and so it is today, and so into the future. Please share food with us and with whomever is in your circle at home, and offer some food and drink to your deities. May you never hunger.
Blessed be. May you never hunger.
Blessed be. May you never thirst.
Blessed be. And may you never thirst.
Blessed be.
Not bad, a little rough.
I like it. Very nice and dry.
Sam makes really good wine, by the way. And mead. Don't forget the mead. If you folks have any recipes or anything you'd like to share, please let us know in the comments. To the gods.
We know who we are and where we came from.
We are connected with our spirits.
We know who our people are and where our home is. This earth that gives us all good things, food and clothing, animals and plants.
We know what is beautiful and the songs that they sing. We will make new songs and dances and share them. We will be inspired by the past, not prisoners of it, because we know it.
And we know what we will build and do to have great accomplishments in honor of our ancestors to pass along to the children.
We know what to tell our children and how to share the sacred stories. We honor this sacred life with each breath. Before we completely leave sacred space, I would like you to ground. Settle yourself comfortably again. Close your eyes and listen to my voice. Take a deep breath. Hold and release. And again. Hold and release. May we go from this place refreshed and aware.
This circle is open and yet unbroken.
Merry meet.
And merry part.
And merry meet again.
Dear friends, as the epidemic weakens, we can hope to soon be meeting again in person. To join our relaunching team and to work together with us to make that happen, please contact us. We'll continue to offer online esbats here indefinitely. The next new moon will be celebrated on Saturday, August 27th at 7 p.m. I'll see you then. Blessed be.
Bye!